Hey, it's Andrew Klavan with another in our series of torture porn videos where I am tormented by online stuff that is hurled at me for nothing that I've done. This is just some guilt I must bear, some karmic guilt I must bear. This time I'm going to be answering dating advice questions from Reddit. First, I should say that this is brought to you by Genucell, our friends at Genucell. Go to genucell.com/ClavanYT right now. Well, not right now, watch the video, and then go to genucell.com/ClavanYT for incredible packages, over 50% off during Genucell's spring sale. See your results or get your money back from Genucell. I should say here that I have this interesting kind of advantage, in being, I think I'm 172 years old now, and so I'm obviously not dating anymore, but I remember what it's like to be alone, to be young, and whereas young people don't know what it's like to be me, having had a delightfully happy, insanely happy marriage for almost 50 years now. So I must have something, there must be something that I know that these kids don't know, and yet at the same time I remember what it's like to be them, where they have no idea what it's like to be me. And by the way, it's great. So let's hear some of these questions. I have had this gut feeling my girlfriend has been still living with her ex-boyfriend because she hasn't allowed me to come over where she lives for the last 6 months. She always says she is living on a couch at her girlfriend's house and her friend is weird about guys being over. She also makes up excuses for why I can't meet up with her and her friend for a drink or bite to eat. Finally, I was fed up and looked up her ex's address online and drove by on a Friday morning. Sure enough, her car was parked there at 8 a.m. Instant wave of anxiety and disbelief, but I knew right then my suspicion was true when I called her out on it. Her excuse was that she was picking up some important stuff of hers that he was still hanging on to. I think that is totally BS and haven't reached back out since. Does everybody think this is just an excuse to save face? There's no way I happened to show up the one time she goes there to pick up her stuff. Feel like I've been the side piece for months on end. How would others handle this? There's no question in my mind about how I would handle this. It would be the last time I spoke to her. But you're not meant to be abused. God did not make you to be abused. You're just being abused. You're just being treated like garbage, and you shouldn't allow that to happen. It's not respectful to yourself. And in being disrespectful to yourself, you are also allowing her to be a terrible, terrible human being. Get out. Before I finish speaking, you should be out of that relationship.
Get out! Just go! We are through!
26-year-old female with a 36-year-old male seeking advice balancing magic and realities in relationship. I am a 26-year-old female and my partner is 35-year-old male. We've been together for a little over a year now. We clicked instantly. You know how people say there are two types of relationships, magic or numbers? Well, ours definitely feels like magic. The past year has filled me up more than anything I have ever experienced. I feel like myself for the first time in my life. When we are together, we bring out the inner children in each other, filled with so much genuine love, safety, joy, and silliness. However, I'm grappling with concerns about our future. I've always been unsure about having children, but lately I found it hard to imagine my partner as a serious father figure. Additionally, I've noticed that there are times when I feel more ambitious about my career than he does. He seems content with his mid-paying job where he's been for the past decade despite minimal growth. Right now, everything seems to be working out fine, but I can't shake the fear that our differing priorities and cultural upbringings might cause complications down the line. I don't want to lose what I have right now, so I turn to you for some impartial advice. That's where you want to go, Reddit. I don't want to lose what we have. What would you suggest to a friend in my situation? All right, well, this brings up a really good topic, which is talking to people honestly and straightforwardly. You're in a beautiful relationship. The guy may not be the most ambitious guy in the world, but you seem to be fine with that as in terms of being a partner. But in fact, you actually do want children. And children, this is the thing. A woman should not be in a relationship for a long time without getting married, because you want children, and children get harder to come by as you get older, and your choices get limited. 35 is kind of old not to already be mated with somebody, and so that's a little bit of a red flag. And the fact that he is not ambitious, bit of a red flag. So now it's time to sit down and lay things out about where you actually are, instead of letting the stream of time just carry you along. This is a mistake I see young people make all the time. Do not let the stream of time just carry you along, because guess what? It runs out. You will be my age in about 15 minutes. And I know that sounds impossible, but it will happen to you so fast you cannot believe it. It's like it's like one of those scenes in a horror movie where you open the medicine chest and then you go back and you look in the mirror and something horrible is there. That will be you. The horrible thing will be you.
You're not real.
So all I'm saying is don't wait, find out, really talk to him, see where he is, and whether he, in a convincing way, is at least on some kind of path that you can live with for the rest of your life, because It's that time. It's getting time to decide. You shouldn't just keep going out with a guy. Genucell's Gen 90 is the skincare breakthrough from Genucell that not only addresses those pesky bags and puffiness under your eyes, but does so instantly. No more worrying about the effects of sleepless nights, stress, or seasonal allergies on your appearance. Gen 90 is here to provide immediate relief. Gen 90 instantly reduces the appearance of looking older anywhere you use it, around the eyes, the forehead, crow's feet, laugh lines, even the chin. You need to experience the luxury of Gen 90's technology. It's a paraben-free and silky smooth solution. You'll feel the instant tightening as it touches your skin, another testament to its effectiveness and your confidence in its results. Compared to other skincare brands, Genucell has 400% customer loyalty, and there's a reason for that. Right now, you'll not only get Genucell's classic under-eye bags and puffiness serum with every Gen 90 order, but also their luxurious Genucell XV, a collagen builder moisturizer with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid in a pure natural base for stunning results day after day. Go to Genucell.com/KlavanYT right now for incredible packages over 50% off during Genucell's spring sale. See your results or get your money back. Order right now and get a free limited edition spa box with bonus gifts and free shipping. Visit Genucell.com/KlavanYT. That's Genucell.com/KlavanYT. Dating advice, how do I end things? So I went on a date with a guy and the date lasted around 6 hours. We got along really great. We joked and opened up to each other. So we kind of built a pretty good emotional connection. I've agreed to go on another date with him, but I've since realized I'm not romantically interested in him. I don't know if it would make things worse to go on another date with him, but I also don't know how to end the connection. I don't want to hurt his feelings because we bonded on the first date, so it's very tricky. I'm not sure if I should make the excuse that I'm too busy to date or how I should go about it. Please help. Honestly, the best policy, just tell him exactly the way that you feel. But I'm just wondering, if you got along really great and had a date for 6 hours, why are you not interested? That would be the question I would be asking. Is it just that he, is funny looking or something? Is it something shallow? But if in fact you are certain that you're not interested in him from a romantic point of view, let it go. Tell him, you hurt him now, rip the Band-Aid off, do it. Girlfriend wants me to delete all pics of my ex. There are a lot of posts on this, but every situation is unique. I ended a 3-year relationship last year, but on good terms. In other words, we still care for and respect each other, but weren't meant to be. My girlfriend wants me to delete all the pics and have no contact with my ex. She's not jealous or insecure. She's not jealous and insecure.
You sure about that?
And I don't feel she's controlling, and I don't see where she's controlling in other areas. She just genuinely wants a pure, fully committed relationship with me. She feels that if she is my true love, my present, and my future, why should I keep mementos of a closed door and constantly be thinking or reminiscing about the past each time I scroll past a photo? She deletes all pics of her exes for the same reason. I totally see her point of view, but I also know that my past was an important part of my life, and why should I erase memories? Am I not healed from the breakup? Can I be healed but still want to keep pictures? It would hurt to go through my phone and delete photos, but at the same time, I'm committing to someone new, and that someone wants me fully 100% committed to her at all times. My recommendation here would be basically to put the picture somewhere else besides your phone.
Dad, it looks like some girl sent you a picture of her privates.
Oh, crap. Lois, I don't have the phone. Stop sending pictures.
Tell her that you're doing it. Be honest about it. Say, look, this is my past. I want to keep my past, but I understand what you're saying, and feed them down onto the drive, put the drive in a closet, and forget about it, because it is the past. And I see what she's saying. The thing about the phone is you live on there, and why should she always be on that phone? So she has a point there. Apologies in advance for the information overload. I'm a 22-year-old female. I've been in a relationship now for 7-ish months with my 25-year-old male, and it's been the healthiest relationship I've ever had and could ever ask for. Literally the day we met, we said we both think we're polyamorous, but have never actually explored it. The last time I spoke to him about potentially opening up the relationship was when I had a desire to explore something with 2 previous partners of mine. I say partners in quotation marks because one of them ghosted me but suddenly came back into my life as a close friend, and the other I had a situationship with for 2 years. And after half a year of not talking, we were close friends now. I feel so guilty for wanting to not even necessarily date these previous partners. I more so want to sleep with them and cuddle. I'm also scared if I re-explore something with my situationship that I'll fall back into old habits, but the sexual attraction is still very strong. I guess I'm asking for advice on when to bring this up with my current partner and how to slowly open our relationship up. Maybe suggest a threesome. Thanks for reading. Don't do it. Don't think about it. Stop thinking about it.
Just stop this thing! I order you! Stop!
This is the stupidest thing ever. I've never seen, and I've seen polyamorous relationships, I've never seen one survive in any healthy way. Sex is a wonderful thing. I'm a big, big fan of sex, and I think that it's a great thing, especially and in a good marriage. You want to have it as often as you possibly can, delight in it and all that stuff. But in the end, it's just sex. it really is just sex. The thing that's important is the love that you're expressing. Get married, have kids. That's my advice for everybody on Reddit. Every single person. Get off Reddit, get married, have kids, then have more kids, then play with your kids, then have grandkids, then play with your grandkids. You'll be much, much happier. If you'd prefer not to destroy your life with stupid sexual activities, like and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your podcasts.